Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode with me, Bellfire, and today we're back in Space Engineers, and I've been busy. So right now, I technically have two more drone bays online. They aren't set up or anything, they're just online. Also, I moved the entire drone assembly to the left a lot, and I moved the projector over just simply so I can go ahead and get more work done. And also I figured out that each drone bay is 6 blocks wide, so if I want to build another one, I just move this down by 6, so that would be 32. Of course, I occasionally overshoot, but that's fine. At least I don't undershoot, which would be a lot worse. And that's right, I'm out of interior plates. So, I do have a little bit of work to do on the carriers, so I'm actually going to go ahead and do that. I will actually drop off all of that. Go into here. I don't need steel plate, actually. Nope. There we go. Now, what drone is about to take off? I mean, if you're about to take off, I'll gladly... You are? Okay.
Ship fuel critical.
It is not critical. I have plenty of deuterium. And I'm actively making more. That's the best bit. I'm actively making more deuterium. Depleted in 13 and 12 hours. Okay. So what, 12.5 hours left of battery? So now I just simply need to put it simply, that's number 5 going. So most of those docks are operational, just they don't have their beacons built. That's the only downside I'm currently running into. So that means I have bays for detector components, displays, girders, gravity components, medical components, and power cells, on top of the 8 I already have. Yes, you heard me right. I said 8. But, of course, I need 14. I'm very upset that I need 14 of them. I mean, it could be much worse. I could need like 200 more of them. But, I forgot how finished I think the carrier was... All the blocks on the carrier were fully welded up in the last episode, if I'm remembering right. I could be misremembering, but I don't think I am. And of course, the drones are constantly flying back and forth, delivering more hydrogen, because this thing has a lot of hydrogen storage. And of course, each drone is technically its own micro tank. Yes, you heard me right, micro tank. Yeah. 43% already. And I haven't been letting my game run overnight or anything like that. I mean, I will say this. It took a long, and I mean very long time for the drones to get to, or a single drone to get to, 13 or 3%. But I need to check something on the inside. I need to check. So that goes there. So then I could, in theory, have a drone here, here, and here. Kind of offset them. You know what? I kind of like that idea. So yeah, I'll do that. I can feel it now. I'm going to run out of storage space. Yep. Then just simply one more.
Inventory full.
Dang. And the only reason I'm doing this is for redundancy. Because, although yes, this thing is not meant to be indirect combat, and it'll probably be heavily shielded thanks to the carrier, I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Inventory full.
Dang.
Inventory full.
And it's already gone. Oh well. And good thing, conveyors don't take up full blocks. They only take up partial blocks, which is very, very nice. Okay. So now, let me see exactly how many drone ports I have. 1, 2, 3. I had a feeling I only had 3. And I can't put it here because then they're too close because I'm afraid the drones will hit each other. Hit each other, not hate. I did not like that loud thump. Drone just docked, didn't it? The only thing is, I'm not sure that the drones will fit in that. Even if well, if the connector is exposed, like it is on the underside, so like this, theoretically. I'm glad I already printed off a spare drone. No, before you ask, no, I wasn't prepared to do this. I just No, yeah, that was my preparation drone so I could start setting this up. Just passing a drone on my way back. And it looks like another drone's taken off, or it is or it's landing. I'm not sure. And there goes another drone taking off. This is why I like this system. But I mean, I also don't like it because I did this entire thing to myself. But I mean, it's giving me practice with all the drones. Or with the drone and logic. It's giving me practice with Space Engineer's logic, which is interesting, I'll say. Oh, that's right, I'm grabbing my spare drone. That was not hooked up to hydrogen. Great. I mean, it should fill up rather quickly. Please don't activate the full cargo block or the full tank override. That would be mild. You know what? Here. Nope, not stop. Off. And I will be back as soon as it's done filling, so I'll see you all in a minute. Okay, I'm back, and it's full, and if I were to guess, it's also full of rock.
Ship fuel critical.
Oh, well, of course that doesn't help. 189. I did say 9. Thank you. So let me first turn off the projector. Not the connector, the projector, please. Thank you. Oh, no, it's not full of anything. That's a good surprise. Okay. So now, the only hope is, I don't manage to cause a mid-air collision between me and a drone. That has already happened twice. Now. Oh, I have about an hour of power in this drone. That is not good. But I mean, to be fair, I do have a lot of AI stuff on this drone that passively consumes energy. So, of course, I'm going to have to make custom drone coding for over here, but I mean, it could be a lot worse. Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay. So this drone may not need the cockpit. Or may... Oh, that is a tight fit, but it will... Out of technicality, it will work. Oh my lord, that is such a tight fit. Okay. Now that I know that, I will go ahead and just put this drone... I'll land it on a thruster, because that's the only place to land a drone. No, it's not. Ah, yes, that's right. The build and repair system is very much so active. Unfortunately, you don't have everything you need to repair that here now, but the best bit is those drones will come, but there's a high chance that the build and repair system won't notice before those drones leave again. This is just a temporary thing. Just simply to get it get its place set. 1. Nope. 2. 3, and then 4 is like right about here. And then continue on to the other side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you may be asking, what are those for? Those are to do 2 things. Hold the connectors in place and allow me to hide the beacons so they don't get blown up if like a asteroid comes and hits it. There's that. My question is, how many steel plates does the airlift have in its inventory? Because, I mean, technically that's not against the rules of the airlift. Like, the only stipulation I set for myself while building the airlift is it can't have any onboard production. Power is the only exception, I'll say. Because I don't feel like making a drone that's only purpose is to recharge the carrier. That's just a waste of resources. That's the only stipulation about this entire build. No internal production. And then last one. On this side. And another drone's about to dock. The only reason I know that is because of the loud thud that all the drones seem to love to make while docking. It doesn't get any less scary. But honestly, I'm pretty... in the real world, if I were to guess, that's exactly what stuff docking to a space station sounds like. But I'm not sure. I've actually never looked that up. So there's that entire arm, or you can call it an arm or a wing. I'm gonna call them arms. So that's that entire arm temporarily connected up. Or, not temporarily connected up. This is the permanent connections. It's just not welded up. Two, 3, and 4. And then over onto this side. There we go. And I just had an idea for a very interesting challenge run of Space Engineers. So the basic premise of it is you are not allowed to make your own vehicles. You can only do bounties and missions from trade stations and the like to get money and components to buy new things. That would be actually very difficult. At least I would think it would be. Like, it would probably be called something like the No Production Challenge or something like that. Yeah, that would be very intriguing. Okay, so now the fun bit of both grinding down all the blocks needed. Oh no. This is where the beacon needs to go. Dang it. That should be okay. I hope. I really am hopeful that will be okay. Because if not, I might be in major trouble.
Inventory full.
And yeah, I know. Those I don't need, and then just simply over here next.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
There's that one, and then last one.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, so now I want a beacon going like that. Yeah. And the only reason I deleted that one was so I could get it. My hope is set up so that all of the future beacons placed are the same direction, because it's a nightmare trying to get beacons turned the right way, because the only thing about beacons is you don't know what way they are facing. No idea whatsoever. That's not the right block. Well, I hope the rest of these are facing the same way. Because if not, I might be in a lot of trouble. I mean, it's simply just redoing all of the GPS points. That's really the worst of it, but it's time consuming. Or the other alternative is grinding down the beacon until you find the right orientation. That one's extremely fun. Only reason I know that, I've done it at least like 5 or 6 times. For both the computers and motor. Yeah, it's not fun.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Okay, let me just go ahead and do all
Inventory
this.
full. Inventory full.
And as soon as this thing is full, the drones can have at it. The only thing is, I'm pretty sure beacons require radio components, so I'll need to figure out which drone bay will be, which drone bay on the carrier will be radio components, and once I know that, I can go ahead and weld it up. And the fun thing is, I'm still short about, what, 2 drones, I think? If I remember right?
Full.
Because this is 8, 9 and 10 are on the back. So yeah, 11, 12. I'm still missing 2 drones. No, I'm still missing 4 drones. If I could do math, I would be able to tell that easily. So yes, I'm still missing 4 drones. Or 4 drone bays. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. And I do not remember what. Oh yeah, I need 4 more drone cargo bays. That's not gonna be fun. Okay. I will say, when this thing goes to take off, it will definitely be interesting, to say the least. Okay, so ultimately I need to turn all the tanks off a stockpile temporarily, so all of these things can be welded up. Oh man, 48%. I will say this is going much quicker with 8 cargo drones transporting hydrogen. Now I kind of want to do a hydrogen just flush. Empty all the hydrogen out. And then with all of the drone, I'm going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I will test all of the drones, basically. And how am I going to do that? Well, that's actually the simplest bit. I'm going to test the drones by basically, or testing how quickly they can fill the carrier up by partially grinding down the tanks and then welding them back up. Because damaged and partially complete tanks will leak hydrogen. And depending on how low they are, I think that's how quickly they leak. Don't quote me on it because I'm not sure. So, airlift. Actually, I'm gonna wait until I figure out the... So that's 8, 9, 10. So I need 4 more spots. Okay. If I go 11, 12, 13, 14, that'll limit my thrust in that direction. And I would say here and here, but I don't want drones taking off that close to each other because that's just a recipe for blown up hydrogen and cargo containers. I mean, I could get away with one there, and then same thing on the other side. That would probably work. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I will go out, what? 1, 2 blocks? I'll go out 2 blocks. Right here, I'm thinking. So I'll go out 1, 2. Up by 1. And then connector facing that way. And do the same thing here. 1, 2. Facing up, 2. That way. And repeat the same thing on the other side. So that way I'll have all 14 cargo drone access. Technically I need 15 to, what, 15 to set? No. So the 14 cargo drones, they do fine in transporting all the resources, including hydrogen. But I would like to make a drone specifically for hydrogen. And that I can have up to 4 of those. I would connect them onto the ends. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do quite yet. All I do know is that I need to turn the tanks off of stockpile. Airlift tanks. Stockpile needs to go off. There we go. Now all the drones will or at least should start landing and allow for things to get built. And just pull 90 degrees so I can go ahead and go that way. You know, I'm kind of curious to see how well this thing flies like this. I want to be directly at 90. Nope, I need to turn the other way. And really, this drone is light enough to only need 4 hydrogen thrusters to carry it. That's impressive. Yeah, it only needs 4. That's really impressive. I'm just going to move this one over here. And if I'm going to guess, that would be all of these beacons getting finished. Nice. Okay, and there we go. So I'm debating whether or not I should basically take a line from like right here, drop it down, and bring it out. So that way I'll have a little bit more room. Because I mean, if I keep going this way, this thing's going to be way too big to maneuver anything flying around it safely, I will add. So, are you on your... Oh, you're about to leave. You're on your minute countdown. I'll just take you now. Maybe I shouldn't take this one. How about this one? Also, about to leave. And the only reason I don't want to take the steel plate one is because it's a lot slower than many of the, or it's a lot slower than pretty much any of the other drones. Maybe except for the no, I think they all are equally, or I think they all are slow. Okay. I mean, best example is here. I'm pretty sure the construction component drone has the steel plate drone beat out on speed by a lot, by just based on the looks of it. I mean, incredibly high acceleration. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm thinking what I'll do is from here, either build a pillar up so I can support this temporarily while I build out a branch, you could call it. Honestly, I could probably just cut off like these three here and move them down to here because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 on that end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. So then, well, I'll fix that when I get over there. Get back over there, I should say. And this is exactly why I'm having all these drones land before I do anything else. Okay. And I mean, it's all looking good. I mean, sure, I'm still missing a few drones, but you're docking, right? Yeah, I was like, you should be docking, not leaving. Huh? Why is your full tank override going? That should stop. That was weird, to say the least. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and go back. Oh my lord. Some of the thrusters are on. They should not be on. Okay, hang on. I just want to listen. Hang on. Oh, I can't. Man, I can't hear it. Alright then. Okay, that's weird. Oh, I just realized. I don't think of any of the other conveyor lines are done. That would explain everything. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, that would explain as to why none of the other thruster lines are on. That is motors. Okay. So we're missing metal grids and that's it. Nice. Not bad. That's really not bad.
Fuel low.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Fuel critical.
Autofill bottles, please. Thank you. Because I nearly dropped out of the sky and died. Okay, Yep, I can hear the sound of things being built. That's very good news. Okay, so I'm going to go to my base to go ahead and, my hope is, adjust this drone bay to where I'm happy with it. I don't mean, oh yeah, and that's not bad. I mean, to where I'm really happy with it. Maybe a little bit easier to house more drones. That's my biggest hope. That is my biggest hope right now. So I'll go ahead and get rid of the drone bay that's over here. Here we go. And if I were to guess, I'm pretty sure these build and repair systems right over here are set to weld only, so I'll need to change them. These ones right here. I'll go ahead and say grind if weld gets stuck. Yeah, I'm missing radio components out of everything I could be missing. Okay, so now the fun bit of doing this. There we go. I'm thinking like right about here. And I'll actually use the T-junction. And there we go. Problem solved. Okay. So then I'll bring it out, maybe... I'll bring it out by a good chunk. There we go. So then the fun bit will be navigating this down there. I'll bring this all the way up. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay. So I need to continue bringing it down. Ooh, I am way off. Maybe about here? Right there, actually. And this thing's still here. I wonder why. Drone building repair system. Use growing color, pick current build color. Let me just make sure it's there. And that's why I checked. Blocks to build. I'm gonna go ahead and find the drone thing again. Change that to grind before weld and pick current color. But there we go. First of 6 is done. No, not 6. Uh, 13 is done. Really, only 13. Because it's 12 on each side plus the one in the... Yeah, that's only 13. Huh. Interesting. There's all that. I do need to go ahead and empty out that that deuterium craft of all the... I think it has stone in it. So then I just need to move it over by about 6. That should be about right. Yeah, looks like it. So let me make sure to mark this. So really, the main question is, how many empty drone bays do I have now? It should be like 3 on that end. 1, 2, 3, yep. 3 over there, then 2 here, so that's... Did I mess up my... Oh, no. So it's 1... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 done. Okay, yes. I was just keeping track to make sure I have them all actually labeled. Because I have a notepad here on my other monitor basically telling me I made a list of what components I have automatically delivered and don't have. Went through an assembler, figured out what I needed still, and just put it on the list. And that was the end of it. But I'm still using the list to figure out exactly what resources I have missing, and if I've set them up all the way or not. Okay. So then 6 more. That should be about, what, 22? And, yep, 22 it was. And beacon is placed. And the only reason I decided to blueprint this is because the beacon is a nightmare to get in the right orientation. Only reason I know that is because I had to do it with the motors and computers. It's not fun. Because the AI use the rotation and position, or orientation and position of the beacon as a reference point. Like, the best example was I was setting up the computer and, yeah, the computer beacon. Really, it happened with both, computer and motor. I was setting up the computer beacon, and it was in the wrong orientation. So, what happened was, instead of going the typical, backwards and upside down L, it made a L. Or, yeah, it was making an L. So say it was this one right here. So instead of doing its typical go here, then go above the connector, drop onto the connector, it went behind the connector, at the same level of the beacon, keep in mind, go left till about there, and then go right till about the spot of the beacon, and it would do it to the right and bottom. It was not fun. Especially trying to figure out exactly what orientation it had to be. That took me like half an hour to an hour and a half. I mean, thankfully, I'm very happy I do have this building repair system mod installed, because if I didn't, it would take so much longer to do anything. Okay, so that's 22, that would go up to 28. And there we go. And if I were to guess by now, the airlift should be done welding. So I can go ahead and bring back all the drones. I'm not looking forward to that because the last time I had to do it, I basically turned all the drones onto stockpile and turned them off of stockpile one by one. That was basically to prevent too many AIs flying too closely to each other at a single point, because if there are too many AIs in a single area, like I said, the AIs basically crash, preventing pretty much any work from being done. Sorry. So you know what? I'll go ahead and use my drone, very massive air quotes, to go and check this out. Those are done. All that's done. And all that's done. Nice. Okay, so I forgot to count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait. Huh? Did I do my math wrong? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh no, there are 15 components. I see. Wait, there are 15 components? I mean, what all... My question is, what all uses bulletproof glass? You know what? I'm actually going to Google that, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I changed what I looked up to how many components are in Space Engineers, and I completely forgot about one that I wasn't originally planning to use. But honestly, I feel like making a missile or two. And that would mean I need explosives. I am very worried about this one. Only this one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What? Did I? I think I miscounted somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I miscounted horribly. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that means, in all reality, I still need 2 more landing points on the carrier. Also, so I can see, not economy, just so I can see. Okay. So I need just two more spots. Okay, so now it could be out the front or off each of the sides. But the sides I'm planning to use for the hydrogen tank carriers. Because there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so I'm missing 2 docking ports. So I'll figure out where to put those off camera. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, all that amazing stuff. And I will see all of you in the next episode. Bye, guys.